Hello, everybody. Thank you for visiting my channel today. So today we will be talking about visibility effect. The visibility effect is a concept by myself, Sandy. My name is Sandy. And in other words, it's a journey to self-development. So how can you develop yourself using my concept, the visibility effect? So we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can best do that. And please let me add that this is also drawn up from my own life experience, and I am really happy to share this with you. So, as I mentioned, it's a journey to self-development. Okay, again, thank you for visiting my channel. So this is a thank you dance. Unfortunately, I cannot do it myself, so I had this young person to represent me. Thank you for listening. Okay, so what's the visibility effect? So again, let me mention that this is the first in a series of videos that are going to help you to change your mindset, go from a negative mindset to a more positive mindset. Use this positive mindset to build up your career, build up your business, build up your relationship, and just have a better life, really. Because I believe we all need to be a better version of ourselves. But for some reasons, there's always something on our way, isn't it? Okay, so how do you stand out from the crowd? So visibility effect, in other words, it's a way of standing out of the crowd, but it's not standing out of the crowd to show off. No, that's not what we want here. So it's making yourself visible. It's using those special skills you have and special abilities to help people around you, help you to have a better life, help you in your workplace, and help your colleagues, really, and your community. So in order for you to apply this visibility effect, you need to make yourself visible. Okay, and like we've saying, as we've said, it doesn't mean you need to show off. Okay, you need to believe you have special abilities which you can use to shine out. So what are the special abilities you have? Are you very good at languages? If you're very good at languages, then why don't you use it? If you're very good at languages, why don't you get into this field or have these experiences or have these certificates that will enable you to, to use those skills? Are you very good at talking to people, at resolving conflict? So how can you position yourself in a way that you help your community better? Maybe you want to be a social worker, maybe you want to be a politician, maybe you want to be, I don't know, but you can find out which area, which field in your community, in your society, wherever you are, which fields are your skills needed? Are you a doctor? Do you think you're very good with medicine? Or how can you, and do you want to go for a university course where you study a bit more? Are you good at IT? So what's that you're good at to make you feel, to make you share those skills? So you need to know, we're going to come back to this later on the following slideshows, sorry. So know those abilities. You're certainly good at something. What is it you're good at? Do you have some experience to back you up? If so, what are you waiting for? So yeah, that's the question. What are you waiting for? So if you have that special skill and that special ability, let it shine. Is that a special ability like I've mentioned earlier? Is it IT skill? Maybe you're working in customer service and you have this special ability and you're very good at IT and everyone is always calling for you, although you're not the IT go-to person, but everyone is always coming to you asking for help if you can fix this on their computer. And sometimes at your workplace they might have an IT team, but although you're not part of this IT team, you're still very much helpful. then maybe that's what you're meant to do. Maybe that's your skill. Maybe that's your field. Are you do you feel you can be, are you good at talking? Are you good at interacting between, parties, between different parties, between different cultures? Maybe if you're a BA, business analyst, for example, business analyst, they're very good, or they should be, I guess, very good at interacting between different stakeholders. It doesn't matter how difficult or impossible this stakeholder is. As a very good BA, you need to have this ability to be able to talk someone into understanding a project, or talk someone into understanding how the project will work best. So if you're good at talking, what is that? What job do you think you can do? Maybe it's just customer service. Maybe you can work for a company where you work in the complaint department, and you're very good at calming people down. You're very good at showing those skills. So let it shine. Don't sleep on those skills, because I believe that if you sleep on those skills, it's a waste, really. We're all born with special abilities. We're all born with something unique. If you have that something, if you have that uniqueness, why would you sleep on it? Why would you keep it for yourself? What is your purpose? Later, we're going to talk about it in another video, but again, for me, there are many of these questions leading to this main idea for me, your purpose. What is your purpose? You can find your purpose in showing these abilities, in practicing the special abilities you have, in letting this ability shine. Okay, so know those abilities. You're certainly good at something. What is it you're good at? So again, referring to the previous idea. So what are the skills you think you can acquire? If you're good at, let's say, languages, and you want to be a translator, you have this uniqueness in picking up languages, in understanding one language to another. Maybe you have a basic background. Maybe you know how to speak French, and you know how to speak Spanish and English or German. But you're working as a cashier somewhere. Why don't you think of recycling those skills you have? It may require you to have to go back to school. It may require you to gain more qualification, but working as a translator will probably serve you better than working behind a cashier. I'm not saying that working behind a cashier or doing something else where your skills are not necessarily required. I'm not saying that it's less of a job, but you will be more useful where your skills are. All you need to do is to acknowledge you have those abilities and to work on it. And if you think about it, if you focus on those abilities, it will be a lot easier for you to move forward with your life, doing something you really like, than sitting on a job where, you're just comfortable because you're getting paid and stuff, and you're just afraid to move on. So think about this uniqueness you have. Think about how you can make it better. Think about, do you need a qualification to become an expert? It will probably be easier for you to become an expert if you already know how to speak a few languages, or if you're very easy at picking up IT skills, or IT. If you can easily understand IT stuff, for example, it'll be a lot easier for you to work as an IT technician, and probably earning good money, because the better you are at what you do, the more chances you have to get a better wage, the more chances you have to just be a fulfilled person as a whole. I think so. So again, do you have some experience to back you up? If so, then what are you waiting for? if you don't have any experience, if you don't have any qualification, let's say you're working as a customer service agent and you're very good at IT and you're always helping your team with everything related to IT, although you were not recruited to do that job. So thinking forward, wouldn't you be happier doing a job where you believe you have a lot more to offer? So if you don't have any IT skills, obviously it's going to be close to impossible going for an IT job if you don't have any experience, if you don't have any qualification. So let's be realistic. So get a qualification, get some experience, and go for it. Don't be afraid. Your customer service job might be comfortable for you because you have been there for many years and you're used to people around you, you're used to your team, and you're maybe afraid to go somewhere else, to meet new people, to work for a new company. And, your fear will always stop you. Do not let your fear stop you. Because if your fear stops you from doing something you really like and something you will possibly enjoy more, then there's something wrong. Then it means you need to change your mindset. Then again, we're coming back to this visibility effect concept, where you need to proactively do something to put yourself forward, to put yourself out there. Like the little man we saw on the first slide, jumping out, standing out. You need to do something. You need to be proactive. Because sitting down, waiting in a corner, it's less likely for things to happen than you being proactive and pushing for things to happen. So visibility can only enhance your confidence. It makes you marketable. It challenges you. Whether you own your own business or you're employed, being visible means whether you own your own business or you're employed, being visible means to work to the very best of your abilities and produce the best results. This requires overcoming challenges of different sorts. So we've mentioned a few of these challenges. One of the main challenge most people encounter is fear. The fear of change, the fear of going of leaving your comfort zone, the fear of going towards the unknown. Most people say the grass isn't always greener elsewhere. But I say, if you don't go elsewhere, you'll never know how greener the grass is. So it's up to you, really, to decide where the grass will be greener, or it's up to you to make it greener. That's your choice. Okay, so this is the end of our first video. Thank you very much for listening. For any comments, please, any comment will be welcome. Thank you. And please subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more videos to come. Our next videos will be about commitment. It's a concept we all know, but unfortunately we don't always put that in practice. So please like our videos, share our videos, and subscribe to our videos, and you have loads of surprises. Thank you very much.